Number 5. In March 2015, a desperate young mother used a backpack to try and smuggle her 2-month-old baby past airport security into Papua New Guinea because she didn't have the correct immigration papers for her son to leave the Philippines. The infant was found by shocked airport staff at the Ninoy Aquino Airport when he was spotted in the luggage by the X-ray machine. Thank goodness the child was sound asleep and never realized that this wasn't the best situation for him. The poor desperate mother, 25-year-old Jennifer Pavoloria, was allowed to leave the airport with her son and no charges were filed. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. It's unfortunately pretty common. In 2012, another case had attracted media attention when an Egyptian couple had stuffed their baby in a carry-on bag and tried to sneak him into the United Arab Emirates, but they were busted after they put the bag through an X-ray machine. The man, his wife, and the newborn son arrived at Sharjah International Airport, but were told they couldn't enter the country because the boy didn't have a visa. Custom officials told the pair they'd have to wait a day to sort out the matter. That's when the couple decided to zip the boy up inside a carry-on bag and sneak him past security. Luggage at UAE airports are usually scanned on arrival after passengers have their passports stamped. An X-ray worker spotted the baby in the bag, and in that case, the couple was arrested. Maybe they should have been more patient for the child's sake. Number 4. In another recent case in 2015, a young boy was found hiding in luggage with the help of an airport scanner. X-ray images captured the youngster tucked up in the trolley suitcase as he tried to get into Spain. The luggage belonged to a 19-year-old woman who seemed nervous, so that made police suspicious. They pulled her aside and, believing she may have been smuggling drugs, they scanned her luggage, only to find something even more surprising. When they opened the suitcase, an 8-year-old boy stuck his head out and said, "Hello, my name is Abu." About an hour and a half later, police arrested a man from the Ivory Coast who tried to get through the same checkpoint and said he lived in the Canary Islands. He was believed to be the boy's father. The young woman was acting as a carrier for him for a substantial fee. What's strange in this story is that if the dad had so much money, why didn't he just pay for a plane ticket for his son? It's probably some kind of immigration red tape issue, right? Number 3. Again in 2015, a Frenchman tried to smuggle his Russian wife into the European Union by hiding her in a massive suitcase. What's kind of silly is that the man didn't realize the big secret operation wasn't even necessary. European Union citizen spouses are allowed to enter if they can prove their marital ties so that families can stay together. Poland's border guards detained the 60-something man at the railroad station in Tiraspol, an eastern town on the border with Belarus. I guess his wife was either really leggy or not very flexible, because the size of the luggage drew the officer's suspicion. If only the man had known his wife was allowed to enter the passport-free Schengen travel zone. Number 2. In 2013, at one of the busiest borders in the world, the one where Donald Trump wants to build a keep illegal immigrants out wall, the US-Mexico border, Customs and Border Protection officers foiled a smuggling attempt when they discovered a woman twisted up and hidden inside a suitcase. Officials released a photo showing the woman tucked into a ball and lying inside the luggage in the back of a vehicle. The woman, Porn Kamal Mongkol Sermsak, wasn't even Hispanic. She was a Thai national who had already been deported to her native Thailand. She was charged with re-entry after deportation. Number 1. In 2011, after a conjugal visit to her boyfriend, Juan Ramirez Tijerina, who was serving a 20-year jail sentence for illegal weapons possession at Chetumal prison in Mexico, 19-year-old Maria Del Mar Arjona Rivera tried to smuggle the object of her affection out of the detention facility in a suitcase. Apparently, Juan was one flexible fellow, because he managed to put himself into the fetal position to get into the bulky black suitcase. Unfortunately for him, Maria wasn't the best actress and seemed really nervous, not to mention the fact that the suitcase looked like it was going to bust at the seams. Poor girl was arrested herself for trying to pull this off. I guess the conjugal visits are a lot more complicated since then, huh?